Good evening, Anne Arundel County. Good evening, America. Welcome to Promoting Community, Conversation, and Discovery. I'm your host, Anthony Bynum. The name of our production company is the Glen Burnie Players. These are exciting times here in Anne Arundel County. They have been rather wet times in Anne Arundel County. It's going to be great for our grass to grow. Um, and you can't complain about water because you always need water. You always need water, but hopefully things are going to burn off a little because next part, upcoming events. This is the weekend, May 18th, Saturday. First off, starting with the parade is Ferndale Day. And yours truly is going to be sitting on the bandstand as the different participants come through. I had the opportunity to announce them right over there at the Greater Ferndale Civic Community Building, which is 7205 B&A Boulevard. I'm looking forward to that. I believe the parade starts around 10 o'clock. So it's a great honor to have the opportunity to participate in such a way. Also, though, later in the day, over there at Senator Wagner Field, 3:45, Auerbach, our alien friend, is going to reappear. And this time he has stories about Ferndale. So if you get the opportunity, come on out. Now, there's a lot more going on other than yours truly. A lot more going on. There are all kinds of acts, rides, and just plain old fun. Fun, fun, fun. Till your daddy took your T-bird away. Well, I think that's the Beach Boys. But it's going to be a great day. Celebrating Ferndale Day. Celebrating Ferndale, a staple in Anne Arundel County. Now, also, that evening, starting about 4 o'clock, is the Jazzing with the Ushers. This is going to be held over at John Wesley John Wesley United Methodist Church in Glen Burnie. And that's going to be a lot of fun also. Wes Watkins Band, Count the Cost, is going to be there. You can still buy tickets at the door if you'd like. It's going to be a celebration from the heart. So if anyone out there is interested, please come on in. The water's warm. We want to have some shout outs for our affiliates. So starting here with Glen Burnie Cable Access, thank you for running our show. They also run the John Wesley services when we send them over there. So thank you for that too. Now there is Greenbelt Cable Access in PG County. Thank you for running our show. There is Amherst Media out of Amherst, Massachusetts. Thank you for running our show. And of course, there is Manhattan Neighborhood Network. We're in touch with them. We're part of them, but we have not yet had a show aired. Oh, talking about shows, one right around the corner. I've been looking at some of the edits for our first community conversation and discovery. So I got a rough draft. I looked at it tonight. A couple more tweaks, but we're going to get out to our fine people as soon as possible. Okay, now let's see here. What else we want to talk about? We want to thank our underwriter, that is the cleaning chef. In the credits at the end of the show, you can find out more information about the cleaning chef. Let's see here. Give credit where credit is due. So as usual, we want to thank the people at Wikipedia for having a fine organization and giving us information that's readily available. But also, this weekend, our poem comes from the Daily Word. So stand by for that. Okay, let's start off with the show, our most admired segment. It's been a little while since we dived into the business world, and the business world is important. So we're going to dive into it right now. The gentleman's name, Reginald F. Lewis. He was born 12/7/1942. He died 1/1993, just way, way too early. He is the builder of the TLC Beatrice International Holding Company. In fact, in 1993, Forbes listed Reginald F. Lewis, as one of the 400 wealthiest people in America. Now, he went to undergrad at Virginia State University. in 1965, he took part in a summer program over at Harvard. This was something that was created by the Rockefeller Foundation. And he participated, and he was so impressive that the people of Harvard uh, accepted him, even though he had never even filled out an application, making him the first such person to meet that criteria. And he never looked back. He went to Harvard Law School. After graduating, he took a job with a prestigious New York law firm. And after 2 years, he said, you know what? I want to have my own. So he formed his own firm. 15 years as a corporate lawyer. He said, I want to be closer to the business side of it. So he created a private equity firm called TLC Group LP. Private equity, that's a big deal. Of course, in New York, if you're going to do it, that's probably the place, right? Because you got Wall Street right there. You have all this money, business money from all these different sources that kind of pool together. And that's probably the place to do something like that, you know? So his first major deal is the purchase of McCall Pattern Company. Now, these people make sewing patterns. And by that time, there were fewer and fewer people sewing, but he looked at the stats. He liked the company. He saw a great opportunity for return on investment. So after the purchase, he used innovation to boost profits. And then he sells at a 90-to-1 share. Okay, 90-to-1 return on investment. So that means that his share of the $90 million that the company was sold for was 81%. Wow. Right? Can you imagine the mastery, the brilliance to do such a deal? You know, anytime these giant deals are made, there's a lot of money involved. And some money's coming from investors and some money's coming from banks and you know, you have to be able to keep track of all of that. And you're not careful, you lose your shirt. And you have to answer to regulators, local police, and who knows who else you have to answer to. So this guy was brilliant. He was brilliant. Now, in 1987, he buys Beatrice International Foods for $985 million. That's a lot of money. Where did he come with $985 million? You know what I mean? A lot of folks thinking, how do I come up with $985? He turns them into TLC Beatrice International. Again, it's a holding company. Now, there were reports of revenue of over 2 billion. That's for the B, for this particular company. So he's just killing it. But there's another side to Reginald Lewis, right? He establishes the Reginald F. Lewis Foundation. He establishes the Reginald F. Lewis Museum in Maryland. That's over there on President Street in Baltimore. I've been there. It's very, very nice. It's very, very nice. Very, very classy. This guy must have been really classy. But there's a sad ending here because he dies as a young man. I'm not sure he's 14 years old. Dies of brain cancer. This is a very sad ending to a brilliant life. Just a brilliant life. But today, for most admired, we look at the life of Reginald F. Lewis. Okay, so we're going to move ahead to something of consequence regarding Enron and the company. Last weekend, on my way to Shadyside to cover an event, to cover this Shadyside Spring Fling, I saw a plane, a little two-seater plane, take off, not that high off the ground when I was in Riva Road. No, actually Route 2. I said, what the heck? And it was the airport, Lee Airport. So this is what this is about, Lee Airport. I think I may have seen it before, but I just had kind of forgotten, I guess. I'm just not out there that often. Now, Lee Airport was actually activated on June of 1942. So World War II is still going strong. It's located at 3090 Solomon's Island Road in Edgewater. It's the home of Maryland's Capital Flight School. So it's basically one-on-one instruction, okay? There were lots of two-seaters and four-seaters. I don't know if you see any of the types of planes, these pictures, but there was a company, it's Cessna. They make those types of planes. And they're, let's get real here. They're for the wealthy. You know what I mean? The two-seater, four-seater. That's not how people normally fly. I remember 6, 7 years ago when drones were hitting, it was a big deal. And I got a free magazine, and the idea was, you could have a drone the size of your car and you could just kind of fly around. Oh, that kind of petered out. I haven't heard too much about that lately. So flying's expensive, It's expensive to get up that high, 400 or 500 feet or 1,000 feet. It's a big deal. But it was beautiful. It was just it was a sunny day, and just to be up there on the clouds a little bit. I thought that was a fantastic thing. So what we want to do now is we're going to stop the share. And I have a poem. I kind of want to go back to our roots a little bit. This poem it's from the Daily Word, and it's written by someone named Peggy Green Ernst. It's called If Just for a Moment in Time. And here it goes. If just for a moment, brothers and sisters are we, if just for a moment, family all are we. And let spirit within shine brightly our lights to instill in each other our love to new heights. Our mission would unfold with greatness achieved as we send out much joy and our love was received. We would open doors wide and welcome in those who seem different but are the same within. If just for a moment I could walk in your shoes and you could walk in mine, we could see the truth as our passion and love would increase with each day. Our interactions would manifest in more meaningful ways. If just for a moment we are one harmony, if just for a moment we are one song, if just for a moment we are one people, if just for a moment in time. That's very, very nice. Just kind of very calming words, So, big takeaway. Saturday, the 18th, Ferndale Day. Starting in the morning with a parade, going into the afternoon over there, Senator Wagner Field. John Wesley United Methodist Church is holding the Jazzing with the Ushers. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Tickets are still available. So for everyone here, the Glen Burnie Players, and of course, right around the corner, our first new show. And actually sometime, we haven't actually had a show for a couple months now, but right around the corner, community, conversation, and discovery. It's coming soon. It's coming real soon. So for everyone here at the Glen Burnie Players, again, my name is Anthony Bynum. Until next time, bye-bye.